Come to NIDA, they said. It will be fun, they said.
And that's why you wear sandals.
Sandals.
Should be sandals.
Sandals.
Sandals. Welcome to Lithuania. We're Gabby and Sam, and this is our four-legged furry friend Basie. Follow us on our adventures in our self-converted sprinter van as we document our time on and off the road, travelling around the UK, Lithuania and the rest of Europe. Thanks for all of your support so far, and if you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to like the video, subscribe and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video.
We began our journey to Neringa by initially visiting Velona, followed by Palanga. We spent some time in Velona with Gabby's uncle and auntie and cousins, before making our way to Palanga to go and see Gabby's grandparents. We stayed there for a couple of days, and if you'd like to see the video of our time travelling across Lithuania, then click up here in the corner. But we were very excited to return to Neringa. We hadn't been there in about 5 years, so we were really excited to go back and visit. Neringa is a coastal spit that stretches all the way from Klaipėda down to the border of Kaliningrad, which is a part of non-mainland Russia. It's about 40 kilometers long, and it's accessed with one main road that goes all the way down to NIDA, the biggest town on the Curonian Spit. Thanks a lot for joining us on our adventure. We hope you enjoy the video. The ferry cost us about €13 to go from Klaipėda over to Neringa, and that was with our big camper van.
And here we go, we're going to the ferry.
You can go by foot, on bicycle, or of course in your camper van if you want to go over to Neringa, but you must have to take this ferry in order to access it. Once you get onto Neringa and you drive for about 5 kilometers, there's another border which is the entrance to the national park itself. The entrance fee costs about €25 for us, and although at first you might think that's quite steep, in our opinion it's money well spent, especially in a camper van. Wild camping is very easy there, we had no problems. We were there for 3 nights and we stayed in a different spot every night. Considering we didn't have to pay any accommodation costs or anything like that, €25 quite frankly is nothing for what Neringa gives in return. Our first stop in Neringa was the small town of Juodkrantė, and please bear with me if some of my pronunciation isn't quite 100% accurate. Good morning everyone. We had a really good night's sleep last night. I slept well. Did you?
I slept really well. It was perfect temperature, it was very quiet, and we were just like surrounded by the trees, so we got good shade in the morning, so it didn't like overheat right away, which was good.
Yeah, we'll leave a link or like a location on the screen now. But yeah, slept nicely. We're gonna have some breakfast now and then head off and go for a walk along the beach, maybe go and do a workout at the gym. Should we go and do a workout?
Yeah, let's do that.
We found a little gym, an outdoor gym, so
I'd like that.
should we go and do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Here we are at the gym. Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's do this.
Let's go.
So this is Gabby's favourite one.
It's really fun, no?
It's really fun. What? What muscles does it even do?
Bum muscle.
Bum muscles? Oh, okay. This one's your favourite. Okay. Oh, such a skier. What do you think, Basie? Not impressed. Oh yes, oh yes. Yeah, this car park was a dream to stay in last night. There were loads of other campers here last night. There's a few cars now, but a couple of residual campers. There's a little ice cream chalet, so we're gonna go and get an ice cream. But I'm gonna pay for it, aren't I?
Yes, because you bruised my leg.
I bruised Gabby's leg when I opened the fridge. I'm sorry.
I deserve an ice cream now.
I'll get you an ice cream.
Yes. Good.
Ska no? Type. Ska no? When we finished at Juadkranta, we got back on the pine tree lined roads and headed towards NIDA. Well, we've just made it to NIDA. It's just gorgeous here. Unbelievable. You can see in the background over there the sand dunes that we're going to go to. We're going to go over there this evening because it's very, very hot during the midday sun. And we want to wait for it to cool down so we can take Basie with us. So yeah, looking forward to going up there. It's so quiet here, there's hardly anyone around. Obviously the locals and stuff, but on our approach to NIDA, the roads were just empty.
It's really warm, it's really hot actually, so there's not much shade, so we're trying to find a place to have some lunch. And I followed this girl on Instagram who recommended this place called Fisheria, so we're gonna go and check it out. It's meant to be really good. Really looking forward to it.
Cool, let's go. Have some fishies. So for starters we have
smoked trout with cured strawberries and paprikas and greeneries.
So what do we have here?
Got cod and potatoes.
And what have I got?
You got, was it a Kiev? Like a salmon Kiev? Was it salmon?
Not sure. It looks good.
And a salmon.
Can't wait. Now we decided to get some dessert.
I already forgot what we're having. I think I'm having like a bread something.
That's a bread pudding.
Bread pudding, that's it. And you got chocolate tart.
Chocolate tart.
With basil ice cream.
With basil ice cream. Interesting. But we're going to have half each, right? And there's lots of building works over there, so if you can hear that, that's what that is. So we've just been for, I think, well, definitely the best meal we've ever had in Lithuania. It was incredible. The restaurant was called Fisheria, and obviously it was all fish food. I had a fish Kiev and Gabia had a fillet of cod, and yeah, honestly, the best food we've ever had in Lithuania. The main courses were like bordering on Michelin star food for sure. The taste, the textures, everything were incredible. Absolutely incredible. So what's the plan now?
So, I think, what time is it? Around 4 o'clock now. I think we should drive towards the beach, park the van somewhere in a good shade, and then go for a swim in the sea.
Go for a swim? Okay, we can do that. Swim time. We headed off to the beach, put our cameras down, relaxed, and then made our way up towards the sand dunes.
The man and his dog.
Good morning, happy camper people. We stayed in NIDA last night, as you know, but we stayed right up on the sand dune. Huh? Jacopa.
Yes, the main sand dune. It's like the highest point. You can probably get up with the car. There's a little car park here.
There's some toilets here, which is quite handy. We didn't use them, and a bin and stuff, but yeah, this is where we stayed, just in front of the dunes. And now this morning we've woken up and there's a little coffee car, little ice cream trailer, and then lots and lots of little souvenirs, probably most of them amber, because amber comes from the Baltic Sea. After we finished at the sand dunes, we headed to our third destination on Neringa. It holds lots of fond childhood memories for Gabia, and I was really excited to see it. It's the small town of Preila. That was his first swim. Wow. So proud. Hello.
It's very nice here, isn't it?
It's bloody gorgeous. I actually prefer this place to NIDA. It's got some very Scandinavian-esque vibes.
Yeah, I love the open gardens and how places are not like enclosed with fences and stuff, and it's a bit more understated. NIDA is like, it's a bit more like a townish.
Tourist trap town.
There's like roads and maxima and places, whereas here it's like a proper village vibes.
It feels very much like the Swedish archipelago, like somehow it feels like its own little island.
Yeah.
Off of Neringa.
What are you chomping on? What have you got there? Little stone, as usual.
We ended our time on Neringa in surely the most perfect way possible. The beautiful sunset over the beach, just enjoying the view and each other's company.